Hi there, welcome to this unboxing and review of Exit the Game, The Abandoned Cabin. Okay, so what we've got here is a small box game. It's quite low cost, I think it was about £14–15. This is a puzzle game and it's against the clock, so you're going to need pen and paper and a timer for this. But first of all, let's have a little look at the box itself and what we get inside. Okay, first thing we're going to look at is strange objects. So strange in fact that we're going to put them away and never talk of them again because it's too spoilery. Next up is a number dial. We're going to use that to check our clues and hints and our progress in the game, so whenever we think we'll work something out, we check the numbers against that. Next up is a very short but a very long rulebook. So this, for me, I thought it just really skirted around the edges of what you needed to do and was far too long. They could have done it in a one page. It's going to give you your details there as well, so fill in your team names or what players have played the game. Here's the welcome guests book. So the welcome guest book, don't look at that too much, but it's going to give you some details of what you need to do to go through the game, and it's going to help you to do some of the puzzles. So information in there needs to be investigated all the time. Okay, and then we've got a deck of cards there. That is basically everything else in the game. Final little bit here. So this game is for 1 to 6 players, ages 12 and up, and it says to take 1 to 2 hours. Okay, broadly this is how the game works. Rulebook, welcome guests book. These are all clue cards. These are strange items and you'll need them later on, and I'm not telling you what you need them for. Got your dial, I'm going to call it the puzzle dial. Answer cards and a riddle card. This book is going to tell you how to drive the game forward and what you need to do to complete the game. It's also going to tell you how to score it. And basically, you can score anything between 1 and 10 stars, and the faster time you do it in, using the least number of these help cards, gets you more points. And obviously, the longer it takes, the more cards you use, the less stars you get. The welcome guests book, I'm not even going to open this because it's full of spoilers. It's the first thing you're going to need in the game. You're going to be looking for something in here. This will tell you something you need to look for. You'll find it in here, and then it'll start your game. What it's going to generate for you is a riddle card. You'll use that. It will give you a riddle, obviously, that you're going to have to look for in the information that you have available. So if you've got lots of riddle cards, the information will be within them. If at the start of the game you've got one riddle card, it's going to be in this book. Now, these clue cards, help cards, on them is a little symbol. The symbol is going to relate to an individual puzzle. So each puzzle, the game doesn't prohibit you from continuing. So if you just can't get something and it's too difficult, you can use one help card and it's going to give you a nudge in the right direction. If you use a second help card, it's going to give you a more deliberate nudge, and if even then you can't do it, it's just going to give you the solution on how to do it. That is going to give you numbers that you're going to use this for to find a number that relates to an answer card. The answer card will then tell you what you need to progress the game. So it will say either no, you're incorrect and you start looking for more clues, or you are correct and it'll either tell you more riddle cards to pull so as you can continue the game, or it will give you some other information to get on with how things are going. Now, in my opinion, this is pretty crappy. didn't really, it could all be done in one page really. It gives too much information. It kind of bamboozled me a little bit when I was looking for things that really don't matter, because the game will help you with that kind of thing. But the game broadly I thought was very, very good fun. So I did it in a little under 3 hours, and I turned over eight of the help cards, and I was really pleased with that, to be fair. But I enjoyed most of the puzzles, and I believe that in a big group it could be really frustrating trying to kind of go through this game, but I think in a small group or even solo, lots and lots of fun. They are at a price point as well. This one was, I think, £14. That you should really try at least one. I think everyone owes it to themselves to try one, and again at that kind of price, if you and your game group, if you've got 4 or 5 people in your group, just chuck a couple of quid in and get one of these games just to try it, just to give yourself the benefit of the doubt and see if you like it or not. If you don't like it, you don't get another one. If you do really like it, there's lots and lots of these games available now. Okay, so this really is a legacy game. I didn't get to the end of the game without drawing on stuff, ripping a few bits up, and so yeah, this will never get used again. So as soon as I'm done boxing this up, it's going in the bin and I'll never play it again, and I can't even give it to someone else. However, you know, it was a lot of fun, and that price point does make a big difference. But yeah, it's a thumbs up from me. I think everyone should try it.